G'day viewers, all the computers coming together quite nicely so far. I'm waiting for the rest of the parts to arrive in the mail, so they should be here sometime this week, the coming week. Very carefully. Got the board in. I'm going to have to read all the wiring to suit this board. Got the RAM in. I've got a Core i7 Quad Extreme, Core i7 Extreme Quad Core. That's coming. Because if we're going to come this far, I'll put the best of the best in this one. This will be a real nice kick-ass computer. I might as well, do it properly, make it a really kick-ass system. Graphics card's coming. Everything else is coming, so I'm just going to cut all those zip ties off and redo all that wiring. Because obviously this is going to fit this motherboard. I'm going to put the Wi-Fi card and everything in here. Very nice board. It's going to be a nice computer. As I said, the power supply tested okay. It was definitely that motherboard that was buggered. Definitely. There it is up there. Carefully place it up there. Yeah, that motherboard's definitely bad. Most definitely. Well, after the cords, I got some 45 degree SATA cords for that motherboard, so I'll use those. So I whack the SSD in there, I leave that hard drive there in there, and just put my other SATA cords in there. You have to do some rearranging of all this wiring to suit this board. Looking good so far. Anyway, let's continue to build with parts that I've got. Alright, that's all I can do so far. Wait for the rest of the parts to come. That's all nice and neatly organised. Everything's all plugged in. Very careful here for anti-static and all that sort of precautions I'm taking. So always careful when you're building a computer for the first time. This is my first build, by the way. Audio's in. That one is a AC97, which is the other motherboard. I won't need that. So I won't need that or this. This is for the firewire, port on there. I probably won't use that. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It's the wrong type, so plug in the 1394 and a USB header or vice versa can damage your motherboard, so I don't want to touch that. I'll leave that unplugged for now. Probably won't. I'm never ever going to use that firewire anyway. I don't use it, so they're all plugged in. They're plugged in, so that's just for the firewire, which I never use. Not too worried about that. USB. I've got a USB slot expander there, but probably won't need to put it in this computer. Got plenty of USB ports in the back and on the front. Got two USB 3.0s, some for the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's going to neaten these wires up. The old SATA cable for the drive, that's not 60 gigawatts per second, so that can go there in the old normal SATA port. That one there is going to go on my SSD. So I have the SSD up here, main drive, and this will be the storage for all the programs and stuff on it. Come on, I get it quite nicely. Graphics card will go there, and I have to block all these other slots off. Wi-Fi cards in. I definitely need that. Anyway, as I said, I've tested the power supply. It's fine. The other motherboard is definitely dead. I look on the back of it. It's got like something's been spilt on it. It's got like a liquidy, greasy mess on the back of the motherboard, like a stain. Something's been spilt behind it. So I can't see any evidence of that in the case though. So probably something through this fan here. It's gone through this fan, and it would have gone through the top here. Something must have dripped on there and went down another board. So let's put it how the other one would have actually failed. So that's in. That's a fan there. That chassis fan's in. Another chassis fan there, which don't need to use that. Just use this one that runs off the power supply. Be better. Goes on there, which plugs into that one. that's a variable speed controller which controls these fans. Well, actually, those are two front ones behind here. I turn that, and all these fans are on their lowest setting. I don't need these fans going flat out. They provide plenty of cooling. I want it to be a quiet computer, so they're more than adequate enough. The speed that they're doing now. Should I use this thing in the summertime, which I will on a 40-degree day, I'll turn these things right up, and they do move some air. Yeah, there's a couple of things I won't use there. That's a Firewire, that's AC97. Which I've got the sound, that's for the front panel connectors, so I can use those. But the sound I'm going to use, probably through it will sound alright. I'll just use this one on my receiver. That's main one. You can also use another one, which what the connector has on here somewhere. SPDIF out to an external one you can install here, an expansion one, but I don't want to use that. So I'll get this set. It's all ready to go. Pretty much waiting for the rest of the parts to arrive now. Just go to the CPU, SSD, graphics card, and neaten all this wiring mess up. I'm going to try and make as less stress on the motherboard as I can. So, yeah, get these cables all neatened up. There are a lot of cables there I don't even need. I'll need that for the graphics card, and that's it. So either one of those will do. So that's just long enough to go around here. Just long enough, so I could probably go around this way, then go there. But I'll leave it like this for now. It's not stressing anything. I think that'd be alright. It's out of the way. But there you go. That'll be enough for now. Just gotta wait for the rest of my parts to arrive. This thing's gonna kick ass. Have a good look. Thanks for watching.